Every year, during the harvest season in Hazaribagh, India, local matriarchs begin a careful ritual. They strip their earthen homes down to the bare walls, preparing a massive, clean canvas. The medium they use comes straight from the surrounding forest. They gather specific types of rich red, black, and white soils, crushing and mixing the raw earth into liquid paints. The resulting strokes on these homes act as visual prayers, specifically asking for continued fertility, protection, and a successful harvest in the coming year. But there's a strict time limit to this work. By design, these thick layers of pigment are highly vulnerable. If the community doesn't repaint the walls every single year, the intense monsoon rains will dissolve the clay completely. This deliberate cyclical erasure ensures the tradition remains an active, living ritual, demanding constant participation rather than sitting frozen as a static historical monument. However, the traditional mud walls naturally cool these homes by allowing the interiors to breathe. Today, those organic surfaces are rapidly being replaced by rigid, industrial concrete blocks. At the same time, younger generations are migrating away to urban centers. This physical distance severs a crucial educational link, because these painting techniques are taught completely non-verbally, as daughters silently watch and mimic their mother's rhythmic hand movements. Without those younger hands to renew the clay, the physical lineage collapses. In abandoned villages, you can find the last remaining paintings slowly drying, cracking, and crumbling back into dust. The natural seasonal death of the art was always supposed to be followed by rebirth. Now it faces the threat of permanent industrial and cultural extinction. To understand this art, look closely at the techniques. Sohrai uses rhythmic finger painting for prominent black line florals. Kohbar uses combs to scrape wet earth, revealing intricate geometric backgrounds. Together, these birds and vines represent forest deities and native wildlife. Because the elders hold the knowledge of this visual vocabulary, they control the community's spiritual narrative. Mastering these patterns gives senior women a distinct and highly respected voice within the village hierarchy. Therefore, preserving these physical mud walls directly reflects the localized political and social authority of the matriarchs who proudly create them. To ensure this visual language survives, local cooperatives translate the ancient wall geometry onto portable canvases and heavy paper, shipping the artwork out to global galleries. But entering the global market introduced a new threat, competing against cheap, mass-produced imitations flooding international online stores. To fight back, the community secured a geographic indication, or GI tag. This legal framework officially recognizes Hazaribagh as the sole authentic origin. Cooperatives now use this certification to control authentication, blocking counterfeit products from crossing borders. An art form that was originally designed to wash away every summer now relies on the absolute permanence of international intellectual property law to survive. Legal protection allowed artists to capitalize on an economic shift. This chart tracks the eco-friendly pigment market into 2026 as demand surges dramatically. A second plot correlates this trend with artisan retention. Increased revenues financially incentivize younger generations to stay in Hazaribagh. While the economics secure the physical artists, modern technologists in 2026 are securing the patterns themselves through high-resolution digital archiving. Teams use advanced spatial scanning to capture the exact scale, comb-cut depth, and specific geometry of the mud walls right before the monsoons begin. The earthen canvas remains perfectly vulnerable to the rain, but the data is indestructible. It allows the intricate visual prayers to be infinitely reproduced and studied without degrading over time. We have to recognize and value indigenous craftsmanship like this as a highly adaptable, crucial component of our global cultural heritage, worthy of both legal defense and technological preservation. The matriarchs of Hazaribagh still paint the mud. Today, their geometry no longer simply washes away. Through clever market economics, legal adaptation, and digital permanence, their ancestral prayers have evolved to successfully weather the modern world.